When I graduated from Princeton, tuition was less than $4,000 a year. Okay, there's been inflation since then, but now a year at Princeton costs more than $50,000. I don't even have any idea what they do with all the extra money. They stopped calling me to ask for donations because I always tell them, no way, I won't give you a cent. There are a million better causes than giving rich colleges more money. As one of my guests mentioned before, one reason tuition prices went up so much is because of handouts from government, mostly. When government increases financial aid, colleges spend more money. Even our free-spending president said he understood the problem.
Students and taxpayers can't just keep on subsidizing skyrocketing tuition. We're going to run out of money.
Right. Yet that same year, the president also said this.
My administration is increasing federal student aid so more students can afford college.
What? Doesn't he see the disconnect? I think he does, but he still panders for votes by giving your money away. Hey, it's not his money. And then his handouts increase tuition costs, so lots of students leave college deep in debt. It's another reason to wonder today, is college worth it? And that's the title of David Weilzoll and Bill Bennett's book. So, David, I would think it's worth it for some people who really want to learn.
Yeah, exactly. For some people, it can be worth it. It depends on where you go, what you study, how much you borrow, and whether you have the academic persistence to really complete your program or not, is what we say in the book.
And lots of people don't have that. Most, I would say.
Many. I would say many. The graduation rates are pretty low. It's about 50% only graduate within 6 years. So if you consider that we have a whole bunch of taxpayers supporting people who never even finish, yeah, I think Americans have a right to be disappointed with a lot of the outcomes.
And the president wants to make community college free. That's 2 years, and yet something like 20% of the graduates graduate within 3 years. So a lot of them try, fall into debt, drop out, feel bad about themselves.
Yeah, that's right. I think this is a hallmark of a lot of liberal programs. You know, the intentions are right, but if you look at the numbers, the data behind it, it just doesn't really add up.
Another reason colleges now cost so much is that they've added luxuries. At the University of Missouri, I thought school officials might be embarrassed by how fancy their recreation center is, but no, they were proud.
The first thing you're struck by is our jungle lobby, banyan trees and all of the trappings of a jungle retreat. From there, you'll find yourself in the jungle gym, complete with the torches to welcome you into our cardio gallery, not to be outdone by Tiger Lair. Tiger Lair is our spinning studio, and it is outstanding.
Pretty much every parent that I have on my tour is pretty much like, I want to be back in school, or how do I get back to going to school? It's completely awesome.
Students will come to us and say, this is what sealed the deal. It used to be reading, writing, and arithmetic. And well, we're now the fourth R, recreation.
And we're paying for that?
Schools are kind of in an arms race with one another. They want to show off the most luxurious, nicest amenities so that the students beg their parents to come to the school, often, you know, bankrupting the parents and themselves in the process.
And the taxpayer, and it seems to work. High Point University in North Carolina have spent big bucks for an on-campus steakhouse, a train that takes you around campus, a putting green, outdoor hot tubs.
Yeah. They've been really successful in attracting a lot of students who can pay the full ticket price there. But if you look
enrollment's up 50%.
Yeah, but if you look at what are kids learning, what kind of jobs are they getting after they graduate, is High Point that distinguished from many other schools? I don't think so.
The one that just looking at it looks most remarkable is Texas Tech. They spent more than $8 million on a water park, the Lazy River water slide. Well, you're looking at it here.
Yeah. Colleges have actually, in a lot of ways, just become one big lazy river overall. We're witnessing the decline of a lot of academic work. You know, in 1961, students spent a combined 40 hours a week in school and out of school studying. We're down to 27 hours a week now these days. It's being replaced by a lot of just leisure pursuits.
And a lot of the academic work seems to be really minute stuff nobody reads that they publish.
That's right. That's right. I mean, William Shakespeare's had 21,000 scholarly articles published on himself in the last 30 years or so. How many people are reading things like that? It's highly specialized, highly idiosyncratic things like courses on UFOs in a lot of places, vampires, pornography, so on and so forth.
Yeah, Skidmore has the sociology of Miley Cyrus, Rutgers, politicizing Beyonce.
Beyonce, Jay-Z, all these fascinating character studies, but I think personally we should get back to Homer, Shakespeare, Dickens, all these people.
Though I would argue I'm not so sure that anybody knows that's what every student must learn. Another reason I wonder about the value of colleges is that students are now allowed to specialize in these obscure or useless things. This movie, mocking modern thesis topics, is a comedy, but an increasingly accurate one.
Big Man is trying to prove the Caine-Hackman theory. No matter what time it is, 24 hours a day, you can find a Michael Caine or a Gene Hackman movie playing on TV.
But that's his thesis?
Yes. That's the beauty of college these days, Tommy. You can major in Game Boy if you know how to bull.
Can you really?
Yeah, you really can. There's a lot of students not learning very much, and even look at American businesses, what they say about the quality of the graduates they're taking in, trying to recruit. It's just not there.